Hi, I'm Tavis with Murray Montage Photography, and recently we received a question asking us about what do you do with the photos after you take them and keep them safe so that in case your computer crashes, you're not without the photos. As a photographer, especially in the wedding industry, our photos are the most important thing to us, and so I have a few different ways that I keep our photos safe, and I'll try not to get too nerdy. I'll be using a few words that you may or may not know, but the first word I'm going to throw at you is redundancy. And this is something that we implement in multiple ways in our workflow, and also the way that we handle our photos. And so let me show you those ways right now. So this is our server case. It's probably a little bit overkill, but it does the job. And so when you look in here, 99% of you are just going to see a bunch of blinking lights and think that it's a robot. But really there's a lot happening behind here that I want to talk to you guys about. And what I'm going to hit on for the most part is just going to be the redundancy of it. And so I'll show you, let me just point out a few things what they are. So this is our actual computer that we work off of, and this is one of our servers. And these are our networking stuff, so these are all computers or devices plugged in. Those are the blinking lights saying yes, we're talking to somebody. This is our production server, so we edit all of our photos off of this server. And then we have some battery backups, which is part of our redundancy, and then some more networking equipment. And so what I want to talk to you first about is multiple hard drives. And so as you can see here, there are 8 hard drives in this particular server. And the benefit to having multiple hard drives is that you can create what is called a RAID. And I know that's completely out of, unless you're a complete geek, of knowing what the heck I'm talking about. But what a RAID is going to do is if I save a photo on the server, this whole thing right here, what it will do is it will split it up between all of these hard drives right here. So if I pull out a hard drive, it will beep and be very angry at me, but our photo is still safe. And so all I have to do is add that hard drive back in. It will be less angry at me, and it will put itself back together. The next thing that I want to talk to you about is battery backup. And a lot of people don't really realize how important it is to have stability in everything that you're doing as well. And so if for whatever reason, if the power just shut off completely and we were in the middle of something, not only is what we were doing lost, but sometimes that can cause corruption to the hard drive, just like me pulling the hard drive out while it's on. And so what we have for that is our battery backups here. And so all of our servers are plugged into this battery backup. Let me move this thing for you here. And this battery backup here. And so I can completely shut the power off to this room, and we can still edit away on our photos for at least 20 or 30 minutes before the batteries run out. But what this does is make it to where all of our equipment stays safe and all of our hard drives continue to keep spinning. And so when we shut it off properly. And so that's a really fast answer with a lot of nerdy lingo to a question that a lot of people ask us. And so if you guys have any other questions regarding this stuff or anything in photography, please shoot us an email or a Facebook or something like that. We'd love to hear from you and to hear your questions. So thank you so much.